What's going on, guys? This is Kaishiro. Welcome back. So we are back with another video. So we are here with Joshua Curiano, our friend and teammate from Quadruple tabletop community, and we are going to preview his deck profile of Ryzeal with Twist. So he won multitudes of tournaments. He won the Rogues Passage tournament in Pampanga. He also won the Quadruple Tag Team tournament. He also won the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community Zambales Gapo tournament twice, and also the most popular online tournament in the country, which is the Azrak, with so many participants and held in Edo Pro. So he basically went quadruple champion on those tournaments, and we're going to see what his deck look like. So before we start, Joshua, introduce yourself first.
Hi, my name is Joshua Coriano from Zambales, Philippines, and I usually go by the name Hutwa because it's my nickname.
Okay, so let's proceed with your deck profile.
Okay, so first, the Ryzeals, of course, three X Ryzeals because he's the best starter of the deck, and then three Ice, the second best starter. Three Thord Ryzeals because first extender, and one Node. Just one Node because sometimes this can be a bad draw when you draw it in your first five.
Do you have
And I also
do you have any faint of idea that you would want to run the second node or it doesn't come up?
It does come up against mirror matches, or there are times that I need a second copy, but it's rare. It rarely happens
Okay.
because the second copy and third copies are only good for grind games.
Okay.
And then as a extender for the deck, I also play a small shark package, representing Big Jaws and Shark Drake. As I have a seven Tachyon that I can get both of these guys, and if ever that I draw into this, which is a bad draw, I can just return it back to the deck with seven Tachyon.
So why do you think that playing sharks is the most optimal choice for you in your deck?
For me, because it's just a small engine, a two card in the main deck and then one card in the extra deck. It doesn't use much space, so I kind of have more space for hand traps and also board breakers.
Okay.
And then the hand traps, three Ash Blossom, two Maxi, three Foalos, and three Lockbirds. So other people doesn't anymore or doesn't use Joel anymore, but here I think Joel is still an impactful card since most of the decks that I face, like Blue Eyes, Ryzeal, suffers from roll, and so I still play it at three,
Okay.
other than instead of Veiler.
I see.
For the spells, just one cross and one plug in, one of each, because I can get both of them from the deck. And everything's recyclable with cross, other than itself, of course.
So do you had any doubts where you need to play the second field or third even, or you are fine with
Yeah,
one?
especially with grind games, like there are times that they instantly Ghost Ogre this or Cosmic Cyclone this, but I can still find ways to win the game with Midnader and what do you call it? What this name again?
Go drive.
Dugarest.
Okay, do
Basically
guys.
a 6K monster punching board.
Okay.
Then moving on, consistency cards, of course, three seven Tachyons. Uh, best card in the deck, other than of course Bonfire, because it's limited now in the OCG. And to complement it, one seventh Ascension. Usually I don't play Ascension, I play Pot of Prosperity, but there are times that I just want this more other than Prosperity.
Okay.
Then of course Bonfire, limited to one. Other consistency cards are also great responsive card is a triple T, balance, of course.
Okay.
Either draw two or take control of your opponent's cards or either take a look at their hand. I also play board breakers, just this one, three forbidden droplets. Because I think Ryzeal has a weak going second board or hand trap, or sorry, weak going second turn. So most of the times I let my opponent do their thing, and then on my turn I'll just drop it. Then pray they don't have like solemn judgment to negate this.
Okay. Do you find it costly to use cards to cost for droplet or not any at all?
Not really, because I only really need one Ryzeal at the hand to start the combo.
Okay.
As long as they don't have hand traps and also back row and they only rely on monsters, then I can easily break their board with droplet.
Okay.
And other staples, two called by the grave, one cross out, three imperm, and then one Ryzeal hold thruster, sorry.
Okay. 40 card deck, right?
41.
41. Okay.
For the extra deck, two, det- two detonators and two duo drives. I think is just about the balance. Having three duo drives is actually a bit
Too
use too
much.
much space in the extra deck.
Yeah.
As I have I use seven Xyz monsters, seventh, sorry, to
Okay.
reveal and then add monsters from the deck.
Okay.
And then the generic rank fours, FA, Leech Photon to protect my board against Imperm and Ultimate Slayer,
Okay.
and Exeton Knight. Of course, a great card combined with the droplets because it's a guarantee board wipe.
Yes.
Baguska, of course, when I get hand trapped, like Maxi, Foalos, and Perulia. Bit Dweller, because most of the decks here in the OCG still relies on the graveyard. Then the rest, either I either use him to draw two and discard one for a quick mulligan, or have him double detonators attack for a quick kill.
Okay.
And then the seventh target, uh, 101 first for the small shark engine, 104 to get my X or ice for the starter, and T102 to get my Lancea or my site artifact Lancea or artifact site.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of Malice deck here where I play, so getting Lancea is pretty crucial for me to play one of these in the extra deck.
Okay.
And then the XYZ targets, Twins of the Eclipse and Aggregator. Side deck, as I've said, Lancea is very important, so I run three.
Okay.
And then one site. As Sight never really ends up as a bad draw because if I hard draw him with my first five and then I manage to set up with a detonator on the field, I can just set this one and pop it on the opponent's
Yes.
turn,
Yes.
so I can still special summon it and use its effect.
Yeah. Do you think site will be banned in January?
Um, Probably possible
Yeah.
because a lot of decks other than Ryzeal are also using this with Artifact Sanctum,
Yes. Yes.
and then other monsters are just two Nyalos or the Malice, Ritual Beast, other decks that recycle too much from the graveyard or banish.
Okay.
And then my spells and traps, one trust, just one, because I also run two sanctums and two debayers for its target.
Okay.
And then more board breakers or back row hate, three evenly matched and one red reboot.
Okay. Do you prefer evenly over Ultimate Slayer right now?
For me, yes, I prefer evenly because it's a much more flexible card than Ultimate Slayer. Because Ultimate Slayer only get rid of one card on the field, unlike evenly. If I play
Use
this with
the full
droplets,
board.
like it's a sure board wipe, even if they
Yeah.
have a strong board.
Okay. I see.
If I do use this as a cost with forbidden droplets, then that means that they can't respond with a solemn judgment.
Yes. True.
Yeah, so that's pretty much the reason why I still prefer running three evenlies instead of Harpies by the Duster.
Okay, so as we all know, TCG would be getting Ryzeal in a couple of moment. Would you have any advice for them as a quadruple time champion using this Ryzeal? Any advice or tips for them before we pick up the deck?
Not much really, because Ryzeal is a very simple deck. It doesn't need like a complex mind. Like Finsmith Ubel, Finsmith Snake Eyes, like that, because it's pretty much just to finish with 2 or 3 Xyz monsters on your board, and then end your turn, and that's pretty much almost unbreakable.
Okay.
So you just need to learn your interactions, learn what hurts your opponent's decks, and you're pretty much guaranteed to win.
Okay. So any shoutouts before we end this video?
Of course, shout out to Kai Duelist because I learned so much from my playing because of the community and also my local community, Yu-Gi-Oh! Olongapo and Zambales community.
Okay. So thank you for having Joshua.